Hello YouTube, this is Crystal Funk. I hope you guys had a great New Year's. We have an awesome video for you guys today, so stay tuned to check out my top 10 for 2019. 2019, Funko dropped a lot of pops, and we went through the collection and we narrowed it down to 10 of the best pops that I feel that we picked up this year. I'll explain a little bit of each one. What reason was it that it made it to my top 10? Let's start off with number 10. The first pop I'm going to show you guys is going to be a Target exclusive. The GOAT himself, Michael Jordan. This year, Funko dropped a lot of Michael Jordans, and it's going to continue into 2020. So expect more Michael Jordan pops to come out. But the reason why I went with this particular pop is because if you guys ever get a chance to see this pop, you guys got to check out the shoes. He's wearing the Jordan 1s, which is probably my top favorite shoe that Nike has ever produced, or Nike Jordan brand has ever produced. So I'm a big fan of the Jordan 1s. So him rocking these Jordan 1s and this pop made it my number 10th spot in the countdown. My number 9 spot goes to the Looney Tune, Wile E. Coyote, and the Roadrunner. So these guys were Funko Shop exclusives that dropped like maybe 3 weeks ago, or yeah, about 3 weeks ago. So these pops sold out online. They sold out in the Hollywood Funko store. But these are really cool pops to add to the collection. I wish they would have done it as a 2-pack set instead of having them individual boxes. And what's nice about them is that, if you guys notice, Funko actually did do this as a complete set, so it's just these two. It is part of the, I guess, the Looney Tune lineup, but it's on its own. So that's really cool. The number 8 and 7, it was kind of a toss-up, but I kind of went with one over the other. So our number 8 comes in, another Funko Shop exclusive. This pop people have been waiting for all year to drop. They finally did, and they dropped like the common and then their exclusive like right away, like literally like within like maybe a month. But it's the Coca-Cola bear, but it's the flock. I have the common, but it's just, I had to go with the flock just because, I mean, it's a polar bear. We all know the iconic Coca-Cola commercials. They did such a good job on this pop. I mean, like, he's holding like a Coca-Cola bottle. He has a Coca-Cola scarf. In general, they did a really good job on this pop. I mean, I didn't want to end up with both of them, but hey, if you're gonna put one over the, if you're gonna have one, you gotta have the other one. So number 7 is gonna be a common pop. We're gonna have another ad icon, and we're gonna go with Colonel Sanders. Who doesn't love themselves some KFC? Check out that pop. Out of all 3 pops that dropped for Colonel Sanders, I think the common is probably the best pop that came out, mainly because of the details. I mean, I think the common one did justice for this particular ad icon. So he's like holding his chicken bucket. He has your, you know, your favorite fried chicken salesman is now your favorite collectible. So that's what's on the back of the box. They did a really good job. The glasses, the bucket of chicken. There's actually like, it looks like real chickens inside this bucket. So that's number 7. My number 6 pop is going to be the Cosmic Ghost Rider. And you guys probably remember this pop. We had it in one of the videos. And one of the big things that drew me to this pop was, if you guys see right here, this little bundle of joy right here in the middle. That's going to be Baby Thanos. So this is actually a really cool pop. They did a really good job with it. The mold from the head is really detailed. And then he has like that flame that overlaps. So that's really cool. And then of course, Baby Thanos hanging out in the front. So number 6 comes in as Cosmic Ghost Rider. So number 5, this is going to be a New York Comic Con exclusive 2019 from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. We have Stan Lee in the spacesuit. This is actually a really cool pop. I was really happy to get it. Walmart exclusive. My number 4 spot is going to be Kang and Kodos. So I love these pops. This pop was such a cool pop to get. Not only did we get it in a mystery box, but it's really cool pop. You guys know these are 2 twin aliens. I think Funko did a great job with the details. You have the slobber, you have the spacesuit. They made each pop different, which is really cool. So you could tell which one is which one. I mean, on the TV show, they're just two aliens, you know what I mean? But in the pop, you could actually see the difference between the two pops. So they didn't use the same mode over and over. So that's really cool. They have the guns, and then like I said, they have the drool, and on top of that, they glow in the dark. So good job, Funko, with this particular set. So it was hard. It was between this and Homer and Moo Moo, but I had to go with the 2-pack just because one of the big things about, if you guys notice so far with the top 10, is that I'm trying to find pops that don't have 1,000 variants of the pop, or a bunch of different variants of the pops. So that's actually really cool when Funko actually does finally do a pop and it creates a brand new pop and it's not dropping a bunch of variants of it. So now we're down to our top 3. I just finished talking about how I set up my top 10 with the variants. This is one of the pops that probably had the most variants this year. And not just regular variants, they just had like a bunch of exclusives of this pop. But I think I still gotta stick with it. It's such a still cool pop. From The Office, we have Dwight. So this is a 2019 New York Comic Con. This was shared with Amazon. So some of the details that came into this pop, first of all, he's wearing his gray suit. If you guys have seen the show, you guys know the episode. On top of that, if you guys could see, if you ever get a chance to see this pop, it's actually Dwight holding a little mini bobblehead of himself that Angela gives him in the show. So I think, like I said, Funko did a really good job with this pop, down to where just the bobblehead itself. So that made it to number 3. Number 2 and number 1, this is a big toss-up, but I know some of you guys are gonna not agree with what my number 2 and my number 1 spot are. And like I said, I kept going back and forth with them. But I'm going to have to settle with this list. From the Fluffy Shop exclusive, we have Gabriel Iglesias. So you guys can check out that pop. I really love this pop. Funko did such a great job with it. If you guys haven't seen the video when we first got the pop, we took it out of the box, and the details that they put into this pop, not only what he's wearing, but the detail that went into the microphone, how this mic feels. It feels like an actual microphone, and Funko was able to do it into a pop form. So great job to Funko with this pop. This is a pop that's never leaving my collection. You guys know it's also signed by him. So it's not because it's only signed that I wanted this to be my number 2, because it was really, it was runner-up to number 1. You know what I mean? Like, I really like they did a really good job with this pop. And honestly, I hope that they end up coming out with more comedians. Now, number 1, everybody's been waiting for this particular pop. And like I said, you may not agree with me, but hey, it's my top 10. So my number 1 is from San Diego Comic Con this year. It's gonna be from It's from the Disney lineup. It's from the movie Up. We have Carl and Ellie. Check out this pop. I think this is probably one of the best pops of 2019. If you guys have seen this movie, you guys know the beginning of this movie. I mean, I'm not even gonna say it's a spoiler, because if you haven't seen this movie, I mean, what are you waiting for? Like, you guys gotta go see this movie. The whole lineup of the Up series is really nice. They did a really good job. But I think this, which was a super iconic pop to do, you have Carl, you have Ellie when they were young. The details, she has the My Adventure book. He has the balloon. I mean, just the cuteness of the pop. So like I said, Funko did a really good job. Not only that, you have the detail art in the back, which is really cool. I've seen so many cool pictures that people have done with these pops, and especially since like the house came out, and then you have Russell, you have Doug. So it's this was a pop that you kind of needed for that Up series. If you haven't seen this pop up close, you guys are missing out. Here it is, my top 10 for 2019. This is my opinion. You guys may not agree with them, but this is what I thought Funko did the best for 2019. I'm hoping that this year, like you guys know, Funko is not letting off the gas. There's tons of more pops coming out, which I know for collectors, it could be overwhelming. But like I always tell you guys, just make sure you guys are collecting what you guys like, so your collection doesn't get out of hand and you don't end up with, I don't know, 1,000 Batmans, unless this is what you want in your collection. feel free to collect them. This is what's great about Funko. Whatever you're into, you could collect and be happy with them. And we'll continue, making these great videos for you guys, and we'll have the top 10 for next year. Please leave in the comments your top 5 of 2019, either what release or what you were able to add to your collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Till next time, see you guys.